What's up, guys? So, really quick, right now, today, I decided that I am going to try streaming now immediately while I am unwinding from my freaking day. So, I am outside, I'm in a public place. You may hear all kinds of noise or maybe even see people. I don't even know. I don't really care. I just wanted to share my thoughts on a story that I saw earlier this month, and I deliberately waited to express my thoughts on this particular story because I wanted to be in the condition that this matter dwells in to be able to express it. And that is that there is some girl in California. She's like 26 years old. She decided to put up pictures of her smearing her freaking juices that are discharged from her insides every month as a result of the shedding of the uterine lining. And she is trying to say that she smears it on her face to feel empowered and to love her body and to feel like everyone always talks about women's bodies being disgusting. And I was like, no, girl, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Clearly for attention. But why do you try to tell some story claiming that you enjoy to see the blood that comes out of your vagina? And you're trying to say that that's empowering and beautiful and not disgusting. There is a reason why people say that it's disgusting, because it is disgusting. When you see blood, it is gross, period. So, if I may have to say so again, especially period blood. And the reason I say especially is because it's coming from it's, in other words, you did not get pregnant. So the stuff that happens to accommodate for a baby needs to be your body needs to dispose of it. So it is disgusting. Raw meat is disgusting. Juices that are any kind of body fluid is disgusting. So there is nothing wrong about people expressing that body processes are disgusting. When you take a dump, that is disgusting. When you take a piss, that is disgusting. When you sneeze and stuff comes out of your nose, that is disgusting. You don't eat it. Hopefully, you don't savor it. It doesn't look good, taste good, smell good, feel good. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with people saying that periods are a horrible thing. You know what else is a horrible thing? Childbirth. The product of childbirth is not the bad thing, but the process itself, all of the elements involved in that process, it is fucking gross. So I don't see why you feel like smearing that stuff over your body is positive. Like, if it makes you feel good, great. But when you try to say that you hope that other girls feel like your body is doing this beautiful thing, no, it is gross. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, admitting that it's disgusting. There's a lot of stuff in this planet that I think is gross, and that's definitely one of them. So to be upset at people who are honest about, what, body processes suck and they are disgusting and some of them even feel terrible, there's nothing wrong with that. But to be encouraging people to go as far as performing unsanitary stuff, I think there is something wrong with you. But again, it's not something that affects me personally, but the fact that she is trying to send this message. You can be a person who promotes positivity in so many different ways, and this is definitely not it. But yeah, I will say this today. I thought this yesterday and the day before and the week before and the month before and a year ago and years ago. And from here on out, I'm pretty sure that I am not going to change my opinion that body fluids are disgusting. So yeah, you guys, I thought that I might put that out there, that yes, I am aware of that one girl who smears her, like, her period blood on her face and body and takes pictures. Ugh. I hope I never come across that account. The only reason I know about it is because I think I saw it on some trend, and also there was a video with the thumbnail in it, and I'm like, oh, no, no, just no. But I thought that I would put the topic out there. Hello, love, you look nice today. And yes, I heard about that woman. She needs help. I think definitely. I think she needs help. And thanks so much for the compliment. I needed it. I have not had a very good past like 5 days or so. And today it was particularly difficult to be like here at work, on my feet, in pain. And I just feel like a zombie. I'm so out of it. I can only focus on one task at a time. And if a task includes something on the side, I keep tripping. I keep like forgetting about it. So now, before I go home, I'm going to make a few stops, and hopefully when I go to the gym, I'll get my life together. But yeah, I, at least physically, I feel okay. Like, I'm not in terrible pain, but it's been fluctuating. So, but yeah, I appreciate that. I may be wrong, but isn't it a biohazard? I would say so, yeah. Yeah. Let's assume it is. Let's assume it is. She stinks, that's nasty, it's discharged for a reason. This empowerment thing, movement trend, or whatever they want to call it, is going too far. Oh, definitely. It has gone too far. And now the problem is that, you know how there's a lot of copycats out there? And I'm not saying that she is absolutely original with her idea. I'm pretty sure someone out there has done stuff before, like shoved their finger in there where, you know, like right in the middle of it. If I could, I would wear gloves. That's how much of a diva I am. But what I do is I just use a crap ton of paper, and I just, you know, deal with it. But it's just crazy, crazy. Like, when you're even discouraged from touching blood, even though that blood comes from you, you don't go around looking at strangers who are bleeding profusely, and you're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick my hand on that blood that is gushing out of this person's body. No, you're never doing that. Everywhere that you go to, you get like trained or educated that you should never come into contact with other people's bodily fluids. So especially if it's a stranger. So like, no, you do not need to be touching your period blood, even if it comes out of you. And if you do that, then that is a very personal and intimate thing. You don't need to be promoting some crazy idea. And look at the helicopter. See, it's like there's never anything happening out here, even on Saturdays. And the moment that I decide to just vlog while I'm outside, something happens, of course. But anyways, you guys, those are my thoughts on that story. There's a few more stories that are out there that I need to comment on, but seriously, I have not had the time. But I'm around and I'm writing them down, so they will arrive. But just so you know, based on the video that you guys saw last night, and like I said earlier in the stream, I am going through the process, and that's why I postponed commenting on that story, because I'm like, you know what? Next time I'm on my period, let me see if I can react like that girl. Let me see if I can just look at this thing and be like, hell yeah, this looks amazing. It even looks succulent. Like, ugh, I almost want to eat it. You know what else? I want to bathe on it. I want to smear it on my face. I want to use it like lotion, because apparently blood is good for your skin. From what I understand, in order for blood to be rejuvenating, you have to like put it in a centrifuge and spin it like crazy so that certain elements just detach from the blood, and that's what makes it useful. But on its own, that's not a good idea. But anyways, guys, yeah, I agree, she needs help. And the worst part about it is that she's not going to be recognized as someone who needs help, because maybe this is a once in a wild thing that she does, and therefore no one is going to think that it's something that needs to be addressed. Like, she doesn't look like a danger for people or society, but I think that she should not be promoting this in that way. Like, there's a reason why guys never want to hear stories about the period. I understand for you guys that mess is terrifying. It should terrify you because it can be terrifying for a girl too. But let me tell you something. Nobody, in my personal experience, absolutely nobody has ever told me, Zam, you are a fucking disgusting, horrible, grotesque human because you are bleeding from your vagina. You know why? Because people don't normally know that I'm on my period. The only way people know I am in my period is if I tell them and I'm like, you know what? I may be in pain, I'm lacking energy, and I may have trouble focusing, and I'm weak, and this is why. But other than that, no one is actively coming toward me and telling me, you know what? You are a woman in reproductive years. You know, you're at that age where you probably have a menstrual cycle, don't you? Well, guess what? You're fucking disgusting as a result of that. No! Where do girls get that from? Where do you girls get that people tell you that that stuff is disgusting? Maybe other women tell you that it is disgusting because they go through it, and we can agree, normal people can agree that that stuff is gross. So what is the problem? You know, the only way that offends you is if you don't have the maturity to just embrace the fact that that's how the body functions and just carry on with your life. But instead, you're trying to get attention, trying to say, oh, look at how bad women have it. Like, no, no, chill out. It's okay. Take it easy. Cheers, love. Everybody have a nice day. BuzzFeed women painted with their period blood. Ugh. Period blood is just like pee. It's waste. Exactly. Yeah, it is waste. So it is disgusting. This generation is heading downhill. Very few are coming loose within these, but the rest of your day turns out to be very grand and wonderful indeed. I will finish watching the rest of your video later. My family is coming into town and I'm preparing for their arrival. See you around. And hi, Garuda. Bye, Garuda. So sorry, dude, but I'm bailing now. But anyways, I will try to come back later because there's so much interesting